Let's try like a 39. I don't think they said that in the video, but that, you know, that obviously makes sense. You know, shape your video around what's working. But quite often, people won't tell me what they liked on my video. Like, I'll get some people watching, and then there'll be no comments, no likes. And as I mentioned on a different day, I don't like to badger people about those things. I don't like to sit there and, you know, tell people to leave those, because then it's repeated on every video. My intro and my outro are very tasteful. I'm not saying anything on my intro. There's like a sound effect that's, you know, that I think's kind of neat and very 8-bit and old school. And then on the outro, there's like a couple of very low-key kind of I don't know, sound effects again that are just nothing too bothering. So if one of my videos runs to the end and it runs to the outro, it's not a guy screaming, like, subscribe, comment, do my taxes. But then, yeah, so far I've been a little bit unlucky. People haven't bothered to just like or comment on their own. A little bit sad, but I'll leave it for a little while longer, because maybe I'm just trying to have everything work again so quickly, rather than being patient. Yeah, it tells you like what your audience age is and all the other thing. Like 99.5% of my viewers on YouTube are male, age 18 to 45. So there you go. I'm pretty much hitting the gamers. Oh yeah, videos that are supposed to have a point to them, like they're supposed to be telling you how to set up something or how to fix a bug with something, and their intro is long, they waffle around, they say part of it, like, and now we're going to fix the thing, but first here's a word from our sponsor for the next 4.5 minutes. Oh my god. Raid Shadow Legends. Why? Why are you telling me about Raid Shadow Legends? Go away. And then, yeah, like, and then at the end of it was just still like, oh yeah, well, in order to get rid of that, you were supposed to run the program as administrator. And it's like, well, okay, me just saying that just then took 6 seconds. Why did you pad it out for 10.5 minutes plus a Raid Shadow Legends advert? You bleep. Isn't bad. Tier 39. I have to like run a lot of tier 39s because the mobs are orange to me, which I'm assuming is like the best experience you can get off them, because I bet reds give you like a penalty. And this is fine. Yeah, here's the other one. Like, hands up if you've seen one of these before, where it's a video and it's all like, and here's how you get the best microphone quality, best guides for like settings for that. And the guy's microphone quality for his video is terrible. you can't hear him over the buzzing in the background and the crackles, the pops, and everything else. And it doesn't have to be about microphones, but for anything, I was like, oh, here's the best visual guide for like your videos, or here's the best this, and just theirs is, it's not even worth talking about. Yeah, 3 levels, so if I'm 88, these guys have to be like... Oh, I've gone a bit too high then, because these guys are like 5 levels above me. Yeah, seems like the best thing to do. Is to, you know, find out exactly. But I don't know, you know, who knows if we even have an answer on that yet, because the patch was quite recent. I tell you what though, I think there's just a difference in philosophy between me and everyone else on this whole YouTube thing. I'm more like, oh, we've all got our own videos, we've all got our own styles. We're not fighting for the same viewers. Someone who likes watching what I'm doing and how I'm saying things probably won't like watching somebody else's stuff. Or, you know, maybe they'll watch both and it's fine. I think everybody else sees it as direct competition. Like, we're fighting for the same 1,000 people watching videos, so mine better trick people into watching my one rather than your one. Yeah, sure. That was interesting, like 11 or 12 years ago when I was doing my Dota 2 videos, there was a guy saying about, oh, I'm making a community of loads of people on YouTube who aren't doing so well. We're gonna band together, we're gonna stand up for the little guy by forming a big group. But I'm gonna be the head of it. And at one point I was just like, well, nah, I'm not really sure. I don't really like how your website's set out, and you're going to be using my videos, but you're not posting any videos yourself, and you're just gathering a load of other people's videos to kind of put on your own thing. I'm not too sure about this. I'll wait and see. And then he just went absolutely crazy at me in a direct message. Back when you could do that on YouTube, you could direct message people. And, you know, after he went absolutely mad, screamed at me, hollered at me, called me all sorts of things for just not being too sure about his brilliant new idea, I had to tell him, you know, I'm glad of my choice, because if you're supposed to be standing up for people and kind of helping everybody out, like, you are absolutely the wrong person to do it if you're going to go absolutely crazy on anyone who won't be under your banner. Because that just sounds like he was working for him, and this was just a nice way of him to take your videos and put in as little work as possible, but say he was helping everybody else out. Yeah, exactly like you said. I think it was all just going to be everyone else's stuff embedded onto his area. Like, you could have these pages that did that, definitely. I think Machinima had one where, as long as you were a Machinima partner, you could be featured on the front page of the Machinima page, and it all linked around to the different people. Because it sounded great for him, you know, no matter if anyone individually succeeded, they'd never get their individual name out there, but he would certainly get all the views if anything was working for him, and it would just really, really work in his favour. I assume anyone that wasn't performing as well as anyone else would just lose their spot on the page. and he would just never ever feature anyone that was doing badly, and it would all just be people who were doing well until he did well. Just, yeah, what was the point of anyone signing up for this? Those people who were going to do well were going to do well by themselves. The only one being dragged up would be him. Pyramid scheme right there, just like, thanks everyone working under me for boosting me up, and see ya, thanks. Hey there. Yeah, we're chatting about how you used to get some of these YouTube pages where you could do a bit more on the YouTube page. Like, if you go back far enough, you could actually like upload a background and things to your YouTube page, direct message people, have community pages where you all sort of banded together and you appeared on the same like extra page on YouTube. And there was a guy that contacted me and said, you know, I'm standing up for all the little guys, I'm bringing in all the smaller creators, and we're all going to make it big. And he had no videos himself, and I politely declined because I thought it was a bit odd. And he went ballistic at me in a direct message. You know, all the squares were brought out just because I wasn't too sure about being part of his club, where he was going to have everyone else's videos that were doing well on his bit of website. So YouTube have kind of really cut down on all of that now. Kind of your page is your own page. You can't upload any kind of background unless you're Vimeo. Like, for the longest time, even after they got rid of everyone else's ability to customize your YouTube page, like Vimeo still was allowed to customize theirs. That was odd. But yeah, I was just generally chatting about like YouTube algorithms and things, and about how I'm not too sure about doing everything to appear a bit better on YouTube. I think that the first other thing I said was about how if they recommend your video to someone new and then they only watch like 45 seconds because they hate it, and I make my videos 30 minutes at a time, like YouTube hard punishes me for that because they watch 0.04% of the video. And they kind of regret sending out a recommendation of you to that person. But then I was saying if my videos were only 10 minutes instead of 30 minutes, so I really like the 30-minute format, that percentage goes up 3 times, even though they still build out at the same point. And then YouTube looks on you a little bit more favorably. Oh, so you still want to fight monsters 3 levels. So that was a 39. I still probably want to be doing 36s or 37s then. Okay.
Yeah, give it over.
Wow, you brought something off of a vendor. Wow, yeah, they do. They have ancestral items. I didn't even look. Shows how much attention I'm paying. That's really cool. It's nice finding something with them because, you know, they charge quite a bit of money, but if it's something that's good, it's better than trying to randomly find something that's good. Oh, that's an evade charge boots. I might keep that. Store that somewhere. If I ever want to make boots, it's got to be that type.
I'll shake on that.
But yeah, I'm a one-man operation, and I just have fun recording the videos, and I kind of like editing videos. I know it's a really boring and weird job to say that you like it. Be like saying I like wrapping up the burgers at McDonald's and handing them to people as a job, which I know is a job that people do, but it's like the job that you get, and then you try and while you're trying to move on to something else. But yeah, but then as a one-man operation, I've got to work out how YouTube works and how they promote my videos and try and get that right. And then I've also got to do all the... They used to be called annotations, but they're called cards now, and end rolls, and oh my god, tagging things, writing descriptions. I don't like everything, but I have to do everything. I was reading on Twitch, if you make like a partner, they actually, like, if you've got enough viewers, they give you a team of people to edit, moderate, and do a whole loads of other things, cut all your highlights for you and everything else. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, oh, that's nice. That'd be nice to not have to do everything.